So the inspiration behind Ikaw at Ikaw, I wanted to write a love song, but at the same time, the main objective when I wrote this was to go back to my roots, which is, I would say, Dahil Sa'yo was where everything started for me as a singer. And my main intention for the song was I wanted to create something that had the same heart and the same intention as Dahil Sa'yo. And in a more modern, more mature way, in a more who I am now. And I'm happy with the way that it turned out, and even the lyrics, it kind of almost, when you listen to the lyrics, it almost can be seen in a way that I'm going back to a place that I've missed for so long. And for me, the way I see it, I dedicate it to my fans that have been there for so long, and even when I took a break after such a long time, they're still here. And yun nga, ikaw at ikaw pa rin ang pipiliin ko, ikaw pa rin yung uuwian ko. So that's how this song came about. And I think it was really because of Dahil Sa'yo. That's how this song became what it is. So with this song, it actually went against my usual pattern of making music. I'm usually a melodic writer, which means I write with my melodies first. But with this one, I actually started writing down my lyrics first before adding a melody to it. And like the first few lines, lumipas na ang ilang taon, akala ko nag-iba na ang panahon. So for me, it stands, like I've been gone for so long, I don't know if I'm still welcome back to where I was before. And that's basically yung naging tuloy-tuloy na thought nung kanta. But at the chorus, it goes back to, no matter what, this is still the thing that I'm gonna keep going back to. Funnily enough, like this album that I've been working on, it's my writing process. I think sa lahat ng sinulat ko, ito yung pinaka iba yung proseso. Ang dalas ko ngayon makasulat pag nasa kotse ako. When I'm obviously not driving, when I'm in the passenger seat, and everyone that's in the car, you guys see me like my assistant Pacquiao, sorry, JR, his name's JR, his nickname's Pacquiao. He always sees me writing. Tapos tinatanong ko sila, okay lang ba to? Minsan pag hindi tama yung Tagalog ko, tatanong ko, tama ba yung Tagalog na ginagamit ko sa part na to? And they get to see that. And it's weird because I don't usually write like that. And before I was more of a melodic writer rather than a lyrical writer. But with this album that I've been working on, mas lyrics una, tapos tsaka ko siya dinadagdagan ng melody. And usually, most of the time, I'm in the car doing long drives. I feel like a lot of people that relate to, minsan di ba ang sarap mag-sound trip sa sasakyan, and minsan ang dami mong naiisip na thoughts kung sometimes your creative juice comes out when you're in the car just driving or when you're in the passenger seat. So ako mentally, like it's like I got so excited when I finally found out that I'm gonna be working on an album with Star Music. I obviously was very happy when I finally decided that I was going back to Star Music. But when it became so real to me, like what I said, before I was able to write any of these songs, I already had said yes to a couple songs with other composers and other producers, because I didn't have any songs at the time that I had written already. And I was frustrated because I was like, I want to have original songs on this album, because every album that I've worked on, I've always had my own original compositions. And then when I heard the compositions that I was gonna be yung mga nag-yes ako towards, doon ako nagkaroon ng parang spark in me that I was like, you know what, it's coming to me. It's like yung creative juice mo biglang it's just, I told you, like I was able to write 4 songs in a span of a week because I was just so driven. I was so like inspired by what was happening in my current state, that I'm back home to Star Music. I'm finally gonna be making music again, and then I finally realized what I wanted my music to be again. I wanted to go back to my roots, and so everything just kind of poured out. Everything just kind of kept going.